Hi YouTube, I have a special mission today. Just completed a repair. I'm working on high-rise building, primary, secondary mixing problems. The problem was the building was overheating. Now I'm up above the ground obviously here, and I'm on the supply and return lines that come back from the building. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So these are the mains. Supply, I'm actually kneeling on the return line over here. This is the return. Supplies over here. Okay? Now as you can see, I got a couple actuators here. Okay? This actuator here controls this butterfly. With this valve open, water will divert to the boiler for tempering. Any water that goes in here hits a pair of closely spaced T's in the boiler room. So if I put 200 gallons of water through this valve here, 200 gallons of water must come out and dump back into the return here. Okay? Anyway, what was happening was the actuator had failed and this valve was not shutting off tight. So I always had pressure, water pressure, going there to the boiler. So it was always spitting hot water back out over here and overheating my loop. So grabbed a new actuator, same type of actuator, same timing. We've tested everything. What I'm doing now is I'm waiting, I'm cooling down my loop. So let me turn the flash off on here so you can see. So this is the building automation screen. This is the primary building loop. You can see the pumps are running. You can see the hot water temperature, I think. Focus. It's 138 degrees. It's coming down. It was at 154. All right. And I run this loop on a reset schedule. So if the outside air temperature is 55, my loop set point's 120. That's not the water that goes back to the boiler, so don't be confused. All right. If it's 20 degrees outside, I've got 160 degree set point. Now over here on the primary or the secondary side, this is the boiler loop. There's aquastats in there, garden variety aquastats set at $1.80. So this secondary loop has its own pumps for each boiler, and it will maintain 180 degrees year round. Sometimes he lowers it in the summer to 160 to save a few bucks on energy. But the magic happens in the closely spaced T's. Okay? So here is the decoupling piping between the two loops. Alright? So once this cools down, I'm going to fire the boilers, and I can already tell it's working because you can see I'm 158 degrees in the boiler loop, and I'm down to 137 here. So I've achieved my objective. Now as the loop calls for heating, obviously what will happen is this valve will incrementally start cracking open, sending a portion of the building loop into the secondary loop. All right? So if I put, like I said, 200 gallons of 130 degree water, I'm going to get back out of that pipe 200 gallons of whatever temperature the boiler loop is. All right? And this valve, these actuators are controlled based on whatever our set point is. So anyway, I hope that helps take some of the mystery out of primary, secondary piping, or maybe I just confused the shit out of both you and me. Anywho, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Questions, concerns, complaints, other than the bill. And thanks for watching.